that, guys. Apologies. Okay, 1 2 2 1 2 3 1 2. And Catherine's after joining all the way from Florida. How are you getting on, Catherine? We hope you're all good over there. Patrick Ahern, don't you have a Simpsons quiz tonight that you're supposed to be getting to? Are you not on air already, Patrick?
Ladies and gentlemen, live from a secret location in the heart of Cork City, it's time to get ready for the most fun family event since Ireland got through to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Ole, ole. So sit back and relax, because it's now time for another episode of Corona Catchphrase. Now, here's your hosts for this evening, the wonderful Emily and the man with the ponytail, Anthony Fleming.
Okay, good evening everybody. How are you all getting on? We hope you're all great. I'm on my own tonight. It's a sunny day, so my little girl, she said she didn't want to come. So my apologies if you're expecting Emily, it's just myself. So a very big welcome to Corona Catchphrase. Just give me 1 second, bear with me for 1 second. Okay, so guys, we're going to try and have a bit of crack tonight. We're going to see how many players we got, 21, and we're going to just go with it. That is the plan. Now I'm kind of a little bit unprepared here because I was out in the back garden having an old drink, having a bit of crack, and the idea was that if we didn't have enough players, we're going to cut it off early and let you get back to doing whatever you're doing. I kind of had to go ahead because some people love coming in every week, so we're just going to say hello to Nicholas Pearce. Nicholas Pearce was climbing a mountain earlier on today. Clodagh Cronin-Hendrick is here as well. How are you getting on? She tuned in during the week when we were doing one for CIT. We've also got Arthur Cristo all the way from Portugal, so welcome Arthur. How are you getting on? And Karen O'Shea, of course, one of my besties, who's in every single week with Leah and Finn. She's after tuning in as well. So we're going to do a little bit of Zoom in the middle. It hasn't worked successfully any week. We're going to do it this week no matter what. I spent ages trying to make sure everything was working right. So I'm just going to say hello as well to Jonathan O'Connor, who's after joining us. Catherine O'Sullivan there, I said hello before we started. And Catherine is in Florida, and she said, it's all good, very hot here, Anthony. I can't get the YouTube channel, so just here for the laugh. That's all right, Catherine, no problem. We love having you. Elaine Marshall is back. She says hello. Sinead O'Shea says greetings from Drummahan. Sean Welch says hi. How are you getting on there? And Shannon says hi, Anthony. We're in the garden watching. Yeah. Well, I wish I was in the garden because I had a bottle of sorry, it's a kids show. I didn't have a bottle of Heineken, so I've just got a glass of Coke here with nothing in it. It's a little bit spicy, but it's Coke. And just joining as well is Nora Walsh. So we've got the whole Turner's Cross posse now. Niall Chucky O'Sullivan, the bouncers, after joining in there. And Ronan Palliser, the photographer, is after joining in from up in Wicklow area or Dublin somewhere. So guys, we've got a couple of new catches for you. We've got the Zoom hopefully working. It's working on this screen at the moment. We're going to change over to the Zoom maybe after question 7. And if there's anybody else wants to say hello, type it up in the comments there before we get into the show properly. Hi Anthony from Ruby and Jaden. So how are you getting on, Ruby and Jaden? We hope you're good. Just realised as well I have no piece of paper for the scores. That's kind of important for keeping the scores. Brilliant, guys. Okay, as you can see, without my little sidekick, I'm not quite as organised, but it's all right. And I can't complain. This is my third online event this week, and it's tipping away. Thanks be to God. Maria Murphy Fehely is after joining, or Feely even. How are you getting on, Maria? You all good? Tell Gavin I said hi. He's probably out in the shed doing a bit of welding. So without further ado, we're going to get on with the first catchphrase, and it's absolutely simple. We're going to give 1 point for this, guys. So let's have a bit of crack and see, can you get it? Here we go. Now we've got what have we got here? We've got, oh look, this is easy, guys, easy. I think even a wedding photographer that's taking a break from wedding photography will get this one. Have a look here. What have we got? I'm looking for the first person to type. Are we going to get on YouTube or Facebook with the first correct answer? What do you think? Oh, and Jeremy O'Sullivan. He didn't say anything up until now, but he's straight in with the correct answer. Jeremy, of course, last week's winner, so he can't win this week, but he can play, get a high score. Karen O'Shea as well. Well done, Karen. That's probably Finn there playing for Karen. They had some internet trouble last week. So 1 point for Jeremy, and Sinead O'Shea's got the correct answer. TGG Elusive, Egg and Spoon Race. Nicholas Pierce, Egg and Spoon Race. Shannon says Egg and Spoon Race. Sarah Cagney says Flash Runner. A little bit of a stripper there running down the road. And Ronan Palliser says Egg and Spoon Race. Correct, Ronan. Very, very good. Sean Walsh, Egg and Spoon Race. And Ellen Marshall, Egg and Spoon Race. In fact, everybody had the correct answer except for Sarah Cagney. And she's just having a bit of crack because they climbed Quran Tool today. In fact, I'm not exactly sure if they're back at home or they're still halfway down the mountain playing this on their phones, but they're doing okay. They've got internet, so they're safe and sound. Keith Broderick and Mark Wilson just joined as well, so how are you getting on, guys? Very big welcome. Okay, we're going to keep it going. We've got question number 2 ready, and this is absolutely simple. It's so simple that even Mark Wilson could get it, so let's play it. Here we go. Right, so we've got Mr. Chips, and this is simple, guys. Have a look here. Yeah, we're here dead, Sarah says. Yeah, they actually climbed Quran Tool and got back on their wedding. Oh, by the way, happy wedding anniversary, guys. We hope you had a lovely day. I think today's the anniversary. I think I saw that on Facebook. I would give you a big kiss and a cake, but I'm hearing you're there. And Karen O'Shea with the first correct answer. TGG Elusive getting a very good guess. Jeremy O'Sullivan, he's just saying blowing his air. I'm not sure what that means, blowing his air. But Karen O'Shea, woo! Getting your first point there this evening. Something tells me that is because that was really, really quick. So I'm guessing that was Leah, because I think she has really, really fast fingers. Now, Finn is really good as well, but I have a feeling that was Leah, and it was their daddy's birthday during the week. Karen was lucky enough to win the prize of the happy birthday message last weekend. So I don't think Liam is watching, but they can let me know, and if he is, I will sing him happy birthday if he likes. But Liam is probably having a bit of daddy time with a cold beer or a cappuccino, I'm guessing. So everybody got the correct answer. Mark Wilson says death breath. Maybe one of the ladies down in Bacchus said that some night. Maybe Mark went, ha, high, and got the death breath, but that's not the correct answer. Catherine O'Sullivan says hot temperature. She's feeling the heat in Florida. Catherine's going to tell us in degrees Celsius in a minute how hot it is there. She could type it in Fahrenheit, but nobody would have a clue what she was talking about. She's been in America so long, she's almost forgotten. But he's fixing the kids' bikes in the garage. And happy 10th birthday to Ruby O'Shea. So, okay, it's Ruby O'Shea's birthday. Hold on a second. All right, I need to turn this backing music down for a second. Whoop. Okay, so happy birthday, Ruby. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ruby. Happy birthday to you. Boop, boop, be-doo. Oh, happy birthday, Ruby. Okay, let's go with catchphrase number 3. Here we go. Okay, so this is nothing to do with items of women's clothing, just in case anybody makes a rude guess here, by the way, guys. This is... Oh, Karen O'Shea is straight in with a guess. That was really, really quick. Mark Wilson almost came first, but he didn't. He came second. And this is quite easy, so there's 1 point for this. So Shannon's got the correct answer. Well done, Shannon. TGG Elusive. I love that name, TGG Elusive. You were third there coming in. Sinead O'Shea. Nicholas Pearce is Treble D. Treble D, lol. Is there such a thing as I've got a double D and a triple D? And Sinead O'Shea says 3DD. Okay, I think I might have thrown off some people by mentioning items of clothing, but that's okay. It was 3-letter D's, and then it kind of went whoop, like this, and it became 3D, and it was quite obvious. And the first person was Karen O'Shea, which is putting Karen O'Shea in the lead. And Karen O'Shea, of course, came second last week, so she nearly won. Is she going to win this week? Jeremy O'Sullivan is probably saying, I don't think so, but something tells me Jeremy's gone to the toilet because he didn't even answer that round. And Mark Wilson just says, blast that. Blast. Oh, you mean like blashed? I didn't get it correct. Okay, very good. Okay, so guys, the next one is number 4, and this is absolutely simple as well. In fact, the first 5 tonight are super simple. There's only 1 point each for them. Okay, so you're going to get this one like rapid. We're going to be the first person with the 35 degrees. Excuse me, Catherine. It's 35 degrees. That is, it's hot like oven here, like Robin Williams. Very good. Good morning, Florida. It's 35 degrees in the shade. There's alligators crawling out of the swamp and just biting people like icicles. All right, next catchphrase. Here we go. Okay, have a look at this. This is the easiest one ever. Now, if you don't get this, you've probably been drinking vino or something, and I hope none of the kids have been drinking anything except maybe a couple of Cola Calippos. So have a look. We've got Mr. Chips opening up his chest there, and he's open my heart. Nicholas Pearce is thinking of a Madonna song, but Jeremy O'Sullivan is back from the toilet getting that correct. TGG Elusive coming in second there, but the answer I was looking for was Heart of Stone, which puts Jeremy O'Sullivan and Karen level there. Kelvin Long as well there with the correct answer. Well done, Kelvin. Mark Wilson, he got the correct answer. Shannon said Broken Heart, which was a really, really good guess. Not the correct answer. And then she said Stoneheart, which was good as well. If you've read the original books of Game of Thrones, of course, there was a character called Mrs. Stoneheart, which was one of the Starks. Well, I didn't read the book. I just read that in a magazine article. I just watched the TV show, which was absolutely fantastic until the last series. And then the last series was extremely poor and disappointing. But sure, we had to watch it because we were waiting so long for it. Elaine Marshall says Broken Hearted. That was a great guess, Elaine, but that was incorrect. And Sarah Cagney, although she came in late, she had the correct answer. Did she beat Nicholas? Yes, she did. You're after beating your husband. Always listen to the wife because she knows what's right. She always knows the correct answer. Okay, so guys, this is our last 1-pointer, and this is absolutely simple. Mark Wilson says Heart of Darkness. If it was darkness, the catchphrase would have been dark, and there would have been a dark heart, not a stone heart. That heart was made of stone. But Mark's phone is quite old. He spent all his money recently on a new iPad, and he doesn't know how to work Facebook on the iPad, so he's still playing this on his phone. Okay, so here we go. Next catchphrase. Let's have a look here. This is the absolutely most simple. I mean, like, what have we got? We've got a plane, and we got a little boom, boom, boom. What is that inside in the plane, guys? I mean, everybody can see what that is, unless you've got a really poor resolution or something. Have a look there. He's waving his little flipper. He's like... And who's going to be the first person? Cian O'Brien is in. Jeremy O'Sullivan is in with a correct answer. Sarah Cagney was in second. You just got beaten. Ronan Palliser flying in as well there. Sean Walsh Shannon, very good. Karen Walsh as well with the correct answer. Elaine Marshall, everybody getting that correct. Sinead O'Shea just having a bit of crack at saying Captain Fish. I'm not sure where she got Captain Fish from, but she just kind of said that for the crack. And what else have we got? Nicholas Pierce said flying fish, very correct. Did Sarah Cagney answer? She did. She beat you again, Nicholas. She's on YouTube. You're on Facebook. She's 8 seconds ahead of you. And Michelle Hickey says fly fishing. Catherine O'Sullivan says flying goldfish. Yes, flying goldfish. Are they a thing these days? I'm not sure. But the answer we were looking for was flying fish. And that was Jeremy. So that puts them on equal points. Jeremy 2, Karen 2. Okay, it's all to play for, guys. The next one is a pure English catchphrase. I saw this catchphrase. I was like, what in the name of God is it? I did not know. So we're giving 2 points for this. I wouldn't have a clue. Maybe you do. In fact, Mark Wilson is a Cockney, so he'll probably get this one. So here we go, guys. 2 points. Can you get it? Now, it's not a phrase you'd hear in Ireland, because if you open that in Ireland, it would be full of hurleys and a slitter down the bottom, unless you went to Ashton, in which case you probably aren't watching Catchphrase right now because you've probably got too much money and you're just on your way home from the doctor's surgery. But have a look and see what's in there. Mark Wilson says plain pike. Ashton, the place we all wanted to go and none of us could get into. Shannon says hockey locker. That was a really good guess. Oh my God almighty, Mark Wilson got the correct answer. I knew he would because he's a Cockney. The answer Mark Wilson just wrote up is correct, and that's not coming up on Facebook, so the people on Facebook are like, what's the answer? What's the right? Sarah Cagney says laughing sticks. And Karen O'Shea says happy hockey sticks. Catherine O'Sullivan says closet hockey. Who's a closet hockey fella? That fella, I'll tell you. So the answer that we were actually looking for was jolly hockey sticks. Okay, I'm just going to bring my little back track down a fraction there. Okay, I could do more than that even. Is it all right? Is everybody happy? If there's any problems with the sound, don't be afraid to write it in the comments. So Cian O'Brien is after taking a guess there. Particularly good-looking man, Cian O'Brien. He says hockey press, which is incorrect. But Cian, you're still a legend because he's from around the corner here. Nicholas Pierce says strong Coke tonight, bud. It's Captain Morgan's Coke by. Woo! And Mark Wilson says I'm from the north side. All right, guys. By the way, I'm going to be writing up the Zoom link very, very shortly, and we're going to see who's going to join for Zoom. If you've got an unusual name like Nico on Zoom, let me know, because I kind of left somebody weird in the last night and I had to delete them. Sean Wells says, you got this, YT, elbow bump, buffering, chill chat, bow cough, wash hands and chill dog. I think they were emojis, but it just literally wrote all that up in his comments. Okay. By the way, I literally only opened that, so I'm like this all the time, and it's my chance to kind of chill out tonight. Emily's not here, so I'm going to go a little bit crazy. Okay, so it says here, invite to Zoom before kids round. So I'm going to put the invite to Zoom up in the comments, and I'm going to get the kids round ready. Now, if it's your first time playing the game, just to let you know that the kids round is only for kids. So people like Mark Wilson that are slightly over 18, or Nicholas Pierce that is slightly over 18, or Cian O'Brien who is probably the same age as me, probably 43, I'm guessing. You can't play, guys. This is just for the kids. If you've got a kid in the room with you, you can call them up, because they can get 5 points for this. So if you want them to get the points for you, get them in, get them on the phone, and you'll notice the difference in the quality of the catchphrase. So here we go, guys. Any fans of certain movies might get this. Have a look there and see. My God, nobody's after getting it yet. Rocket animal, rocket dog, rocket raccoon. Shannon is the first person with the correct answer there. She says rocket raccoon, which is the correct answer, guys. Okay, so I'm going to give those 5 points to Shannon. And of course, Shannon is playing by herself. Shannon is 12 years old. Getting yourself 5 points there. Who else got the correct answer? Shannon wrote rocket animal first, then she took another guess. She said rocket raccoon. Then Elaine Marshall said rocket raccoon. Then Jeremy O'Sullivan said Guardians of the Galaxy, which was a great guess, but I was actually looking for Rocket Raccoon. And Sinead O'Shea then said Rocket Ralph. Maybe that's a cartoon character that I'm not aware of, but it does sound like a really cool cartoon name, like Rocket Ralph. Hey, who are we going to call tonight? I know, let's call Rocket Ralph. There goes Rocket Ralph down the road at 100 miles an hour in his little go-kart. And that's from Rory, age 6. So well done, Rory. My God, he's taken after his dad. He's a smart guy. That is very, very good. So well done, Rory. Great stuff. Man far, Stoka. Now, guys, I'm after commenting, or I'm after getting this here. So I'm going to put the thing in here, and hopefully that's going to work. And it should post up on all the media. You should see it coming up there. There's a restream password after popping up on your feed, and that should bring you to the Zoom room. If you haven't done the Zoom before, just to let you know, you need to press camera on. You need to switch on your audio as well. And very shortly, I'll see people coming up here on my Zoom. Already, I've got my wife, Fiona, which is brilliant. She's on wait. And I'm going to just move over here. And we're going to do the next catchphrase whilst we're waiting, guys, okay? So Martina O'Brien is after joining as well. How are you getting on, Martina? You all good? Good things? Woo! Martina, in fact, I actually have like 25 passes for Rochestone Park Leisure Centre that I bought just before the lockdown. What's the story with them? Like, can I go in for a private old swim or something? Or so, guys, we're going to do the next catchphrase and then we're going to Zoom, okay? So we've actually got down for 2. That gives me a chance because I can see people starting to join here. So I'm going to play the next catchphrase. I'm going to admit people into the room. Okay, so coming into the chat room, we've got Robert Walsh. We've got Nicholas. Okay, so all the rest of you there, you could be having a look. What have we got? Martine O'Brien says, hey, I wish. Yeah, I wish too. I wouldn't mind an old swim, I can tell you. Fantastic. Okay, is anybody going to take a guess here whilst our other people are coming into Zoom? They're just connecting their phones at the moment, and they need to turn on their video. They also need to mute their TVs or whatever. Okay, so who's the first person there with the correct answer? Half chess, half playing chess. Game of 2 halves. Karen O'Shea is correct there. Karen O'Shea says game of 2 halves, which is the correct answer. So Karen, that was for 2 points, which puts you not quite in the lead, but second. Okay, now we've got a few people here on Zoom waiting. I can see them. We've got Nicholas and we've got someone else. Is there anybody else who wants to join in for Zoom? Shannon Fitzgerald is joining as well. Okay, so that's fantastic. Now this doesn't work any other week. So let's see, does it work this week? Sean can't hear you, it says. Okay, so let's go to Zoom. Let's see, does it work? Okay, and go to Zoom. Okay, now we should be able to hear people. Fingers crossed. Is it working? Okay, so guys, can you hear me? Is it working?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, give me 2 more seconds. I'm just going to do one more thing here for you.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm going to put you on full screen here so I can see. Okay, brilliant. Who have we got? So we've got Robert Walsh, Nicholas, Fiona, and Shannon. Hello, Shannon.
Hello.
Hello, Nicholas. Nicholas, have you got your audio turned on? Nicholas looks super happy. Robert, can you hear me? He's connecting to audio. Nicholas has got his drink. I got my drink too, Nicholas. Nicholas is connecting to audio. Hi, Sarah Jane. Okay, so guys, we're going to do our first catchphrase here. We're going to see what happens. So bear with us. All right, okay. I'm going to keep the comments up to make sure we're keeping an eye on what people are saying. Karen says, hi, Sean. Good luck. Okay. Are you ready, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah? Nicholas, are you ready?
Yeah.
Sean, are you ready? He hasn't got the audio on. That's all right. That's okay. Here we go. Okay, so here's your catchphrase, guys.
Blue moon.
Whoa! My God, that was super fast. See how fast she was? Okay, Now it's a little bit longer, so have a look. Look, Claire, look closely. Okay, can you see that? Okay.
Once in a blue moon.
Who said once in a blue moon?
Sean.
Okay, fantastic. That was brilliant. So Shannon, I'm going to give you 1 point because you were very close there. And Sean,
Thank you.
you got the exact answer. I'm going to give you 2 points. So brilliant, guys. All the rest of you that are watching on YouTube and Facebook and that, I just want to check and make sure that this is working all right, that you're all happy. Can you just say that the sound is okay and all that, and just let us know if there's any issues? I think it is. Okay. So fingers crossed. And all of you people on Zoom, are you ready for the next catchphrase?
Yeah.
Mark Wilson says, hi, Fiona.
Hi, Mark.
Have you got Emily Richard, Fiona? Are you by yourself, Fiona? Hello, Emily. Okay, so here's the next catchphrase on Zoom. We're going to be back to everybody else. We're going to do one more question on Zoom after this, and then we're back to everybody. So here we go. Okay, so have a look there, guys. What have we got?
I can't see that.
No.
Green peas.
Yes, they are peas. They're on the plate. Nicholas, come on, Nicholas. Did Nicholas turn on his audio?
Black-eyed peas.
Oh, black-eyed
Who said that?
Right.
Green-eyed monsters. Green-eyed monsters.
Hey.
Black-eyed peas.
Okay, so who said black-eyed peas?
Sean.
Sean.
Emily.
Oh, did you both say it? Nicholas, did you say black-eyed peas at all?
Emily said it.
It was Emily.
It was Emily. I'm going to give them a point each. Okay, so Sean, that brings you up to 3. Emily, I'm going to give you 2 points because I miss you so much. Emily next to me. All right, the peas. Mark Wilson said, where are the peas? So look, you see, there's...
I wonder why they were saying that.
There you go. There's a plate of chips with fish, and then you look in close, and there's the peas.
The black eyes.
Yeah, and they've got, you look at the peas then, and they've got all different color eyes, and we're looking at the ones in the middle because they're the black-eyed peas. Okay, brilliant. We're going to do one more catchphrase on Zoom, and we're going to see who's going to get this. So we have once in a blue moon, we have the black-eyed peas. Oh, this is really easy, guys. It's going to be the first person that can shout it out as loud as they can. Nicholas, is your voice working?
It's working, boy.
Oh, it's things in Killarney, boy.
The old JD and Coke, boy.
Oh, I wouldn't mind some of that there now. Okay,
I'm
so
down
here
with
we
your
go.
mother-in-law Tuesday.
Where are you?
Yeah, no, this Tuesday.
Oh, this Tuesday.
Karen O'Shea, it's actually working. Thanks be to God. I thought Karen would join us as well. Thanks be to God, it's working, lads. Okay, here we go with the next catchphrase. Here we go. What have we got?
Men in white coat.
Who's that?
Sean.
What?
Shannon, quick.
Sean.
Okay, Sean. So we've got blue coats and red coats. And we got the men in the white coats. Hey, they'll be coming for me soon, I'd say. Will they be coming for you, Nicholas?
They'll be coming for me too.
There'll be no white coats left in Killarney. Okay, we're going to do one more for the crack because I actually started it early. Okay, so 2 points for this, guys. And this is the last one on Zoom. We're going back to everybody else. Here we go.
See, no, you're doing good.
Are you ready? Okay, so we've got a couple of different pictures here. Have a look. What is special about one of these animals? Have a look.
Silver fox.
Oh, and Katrina Flaherty said it on YouTube as well. She was really quick, and so did Karen O'Shea. Who was the first person that shouted it out on?
Sean.
Sean. Okay, so Sean, We're going to give you 2 points for that. And the first person on YouTube was Katrina Flaherty, who actually beat us all. So Katrina, I'm going to give you 2 points as well. Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye to everybody on Zoom. Everybody on Zoom, say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, so we're back to the regular catchphrase. And it was a bit of crack there. It was lovely having people with me. I was feeling so alone, and then suddenly loads of people came on. And this is the first week it worked properly. Alan Spain is after joining from Spain AV. Alan, how are you getting on, my man? So Alan, if you're looking for any online presenters for a bit of crack, give me a shout. You could put some lights and stuff in here. It'd be really cool. So Dan Long is after joining as well. Dan Long is a bit late this evening because he was out in the garden having a bit of crack. And we're actually after joining a few extra viewers. Ashley O'Sullivan, Polka Dot Dreaming, Shirley Cotter as well have both joined. Hello, girls. How are you getting on? So we're going to go for our next catchphrase. And Katrina Flaherty, she's putting a bit of a threat in here for people. She says, tapping fast. I'm going to beat all these people by tapping super fast. So let's see who's the fastest with this one. Here we go. Okay, so this is look at this. Oh, violence. Unnecessary violence in a catchphrase. But just to show you what the meaning of the catchphrase is, now have a look very closely. What have we got here on the screen? We have 2 different implements in the boxing ring. Heather O'Sullivan from the Highlanders just joined. How are you getting on, Heather? Are you all good? And even though Katrina Flaherty says, I type it fast, she has not typed the answer fast. But Jeremy O'Sullivan really typed the answer fast. He says the pen is mightier than the sword, which is actually the correct answer. Karen O'Shea wrote the correct answer, but she spelled it right. But Jeremy was typing so fast that his fingers got lost, and he's got big chubby fingers on a really small phone. The answer was the pen is mightier than the sword, and that gives Jeremy... How many points was I given for that? 1 point. So that brings Jeremy up to 3. So at the moment, we've got Emily and Katrina O'Flaherty with 2 points each. We've got Jeremy O'Sullivan with 3 points. Karen O'Shea with 4 points. And Shannon and Sean with 6 each. So 2 kids are beating all the grown-ups. Eveline Crowley's after joining us as well. So how are you getting on, Eveline? And Nicholas says, mightier than the sword. That is the correct answer. But Nicholas took a while to get back into YouTube. Or sorry, Facebook after being on Zoom. Nicholas is having a good drink there and he's probably tired. So Heather O'Sullivan says, I'm great. Thanks, Anthony. Hope you're well. Hope you're well as well, my love. All right. I miss the Highland. God, I wish I was back there having a bit of crack. Okay, so guys, the next catchphrase is, okay, we're flying here. We're actually nearly up to the end already. It's the kids round, okay? So if it's your first time playing catchphrase, just to let you know, because it's probably Heather's first time ever seeing this, she probably stumbled across this by mistake on Facebook and said, what in the name of God is going on here? Why has Anthony got a game show on his page? And the answer is, it's boredom from the lockdown. And I started it to keep Emily busy. And now Emily doesn't want to do it anymore, so now I'm stuck doing it on Sundays. But it's okay, it's all good. So guys, this is the kids round. 5 points for this. Adults are not allowed answers. So if you're over 13, please put your phones down for the next 30 seconds. Or if you happen to have a child in the room or somebody a bit younger than yourself, hand them the phone. So here we go. Now this is a little bit similar to the catchphrase we had earlier in that it's the same graphic but with a different colour. So that should give you a hint. Now have a look. I missed it as well. Currently having a cocktail. I have a Captain Morgan's and Coke right here myself, Heather. I can tell you. Now the kids. Oh, that's Jeremy O'Sullivan's crew in there. And TGG Elusive says Golden Heart. Nicholas Pierce says can't remember my Gmail account, so can't go on YouTube. Okay, that's absolutely brilliant, guys. They're flying in here. I'm assuming that was. I was going to say Mason, but it's not Mason. So that's 5 points for Jeremy. 8 points. And let's have a look, see who else is after coming in with answers here. Karen O'Shea with Heart of Gold. Shannon with Heart of Gold. Mark Wilson with Heart of Gold. Elaine Marshall says Golden Heart. Sean Malch says Heart of Gold. Sean got his own... so he's actually got his own YouTube account. Okay. Sarah Cagney says, does Nicholas count as a child? Anybody from Macroom does, because you're always going to be minding Macroom people, especially after a few drinks. I think Sarah's Waterford, if I'm not mistaken, direction. Dan Long says Heart of Gold. It was the kids round, Dan, unless it was a kid writing that on your phone. Fiona DC says Golden Heart. I presume that was Emily. Elaine Marshall, correct answer, Heart of Gold. Oh, Dan Long says Orla. Beautiful. And Fiona DC says Emily. And Fiona's answering on Facebook when she knows YouTube is much faster. And remember, Black and White says Heart of Gold. That is the correct answer. And I like your YouTube name, whoever you are. It reminds me of the best part of a Michael Jackson song. So we're going to keep it going. And this is question number 15. Okay. There's only 1 point for this because it's really easy. And Sarah Cagney says, I'm pure Cork boy. What's the story? Left the pure over there. I'm going down to Tino's buying out there to Douglas. What's the name of the place in Douglas with the big queue again where the food is overrated and they're not allowed to say it for copyright reasons in case they get in trouble? But y'all know the place that I'm talking about with 2 letters and one of them's a K and the other one's C, and they really don't have good chips. And here's the next catchphrase. Let's go. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got 3 rather, I have to say for pigs, they're quite attractive looking pigs. I mean, you wouldn't bring one on a date, but you wouldn't be too ashamed if you walked down the street holding hands with one. And there was an arrow pointing at one of the pigs, which symbolises that is the catchphrase we're looking for. So, and Karen O'Shea is straight in there for the answer, bringing Karen O'Shea up to 5 points. Elaine Marshall with the correct answer, Shannon with the correct answer, Bridget Sheehan coming in with the correct answer, Sarah Cagney, Katrina Flaherty. My God, everybody's got the correct answer all of a sudden. Pigs in poop. Nicholas Pierce says, how did he manage to get an emoji up on the screen so quick? Picky in the middle, Sean Walsh says. Mark Wilson, Picky in the middle, TGG Elusive, Ruby O'Shea, Fiona DC, Heather O'Sullivan, happy as a pig in poop. This is a kids show, Heather, so please no profanities on the comments. We don't want any bold words. Evelyn Crowley says Piggy in the middle. Fiona G says Facebook is faster tonight. That is not possible, I don't think. Maybe your YouTube is something wrong with it. And Mark Wilson says I'll huff and I'll puff. And remember, Black and White says Piggy in the Farm, which is a really good guess, but we were looking for Piggy in the Middle, which is a game that you play with people when you're young, and nobody wants to be in the middle, really, do they? You don't want to be the one in the middle. It's different when you get older and you're in college and stuff. You don't mind being in the middle then, but not when you're playing that. And Heather says, oops, sorry. That's okay, Heather. It's fine. It's no problem. So we're going to go for the next catchphrase. I wasn't sure how many catchphrases we're going to do tonight, but we're going to keep going. And this is for 1 point. This is really, really easy. And this catchphrase would remind you a little bit of Elton John. Okay, so here we go. What have we got? Oh, look at the baby. He's putting them on there. I was like, damn it, never. He's putting on the glasses. And I think the catchphrase has something to do with the glasses. Now, he's got them on his face there. And we're zooming in very, very closely. So therein lies the hint. It's something to do with the unusual glasses that he's putting on his head repeatedly, because the way that I got the catchphrase, I just had to keep on repeating it because it didn't. And Shannon says candy glasses, which is a great guess. And then Marshall says Candyman. And Bridget Sheehan is the first person with the correct answer. She left out a letter, but she has the correct answer. And Karen O'Shea is the second person, because the answer I was looking for was, look, he's putting on glasses, and it's eye candy, because there's candy around his eyes. Okay? Excuse me. I'm going to have to do something wrong there. Apologies. Just go back. Okay, and next. Okay, sorry about that. So Bridget Sheehan getting her first points of the game. Well done, Bridget. How are you getting on, by the way, this evening? Bridget's after tuning in with Hanny May, and she's probably looking for Emily, and Emily's not here, so my apologies, but Emily's actually playing online, which is a bit of crack. And Mark Wilson says it's Fiona. Longy the Godfather says eye candy, which is the correct answer. So Longy the Godfather is obviously Dan Long, who has changed from Facebook to YouTube, realizing that it's faster. Sarah Cagney says sweet glasses, and a couple of funny guesses like that, but the answer we were looking for was eye candy. And John O'Driscoll has just joined from CIT. How are you getting on, John? I think John is just passing through to have a look and see what's going on. So I'm not sure why Mark said it's Fiona, but it's not. It's actually Emily with Fiona. They're both together up in the room watching it, which is kind of funny. So, hi, Emily. Love you, Emily. And Emily should be sitting here, and she's not sitting here. And it's like, I've got so much space, I don't know what to do. It's like I was going to put a green screen behind me and go like Superman, like, but because it's just not usual to have nobody banging into me. Okay, question number 17. Here we go. Am I talking too much tonight? I gotta keep an eye on the time. I know, but okay. Okay, we're nearly finished. 20 seconds. It's me, Emily, says Fiona DC in Emily's voice. It's me, Emily. So Mark Wilson has been put in his place by Emily, telling her that. But Mark is on Facebook, on YouTube, and Emily's on Facebook, so I'm not sure. And Katrina Flaherty, she wasn't lying when she said she was super fast. Look at that Katrina Flaherty one. She's up in Wheeling direction somewhere at the moment. I think she's got 2 babies now. I could be mistaken. She said, pop the question, which is the correct answer. And they're all flying in now. Karen O'Shea, better give Katrina her point before I keep yapping. Shannon with the correct answer. Mark Wilson, poop the question. He says poop the question. Sean Wells says Paul the question, which is fair enough. He just hit the wrong letter. Sarah Cagney with the correct answer. Sinead O'Shea, Evelyn Crowley, Catherine O'Sullivan. Are you Catherine? She's still playing away. And it's 30. Did she say 34 degrees? Oh my God almighty. I'll tell you, you need 2 cans of Lynx. One for each arm. And Fiona Deasy says pop the question as well. Okay, brilliant. Guys, believe it or not, we're actually down to the last 3 catchphrases, and we have a tiebreaker, and it's quite possible we're going to need the tiebreaker tonight because it's really, really close up in the leaderboard here. And don't forget, the rules are that you can play every single week, and we love to have people coming back. But if you want a prize, for instance, last week 2 babies is right. I live in oh, you built a new house. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't remember everything, but I do remember some things. And TGG Elusive says elbow cough. Corona catchphrase. That's the name of the game by Corona. All right, here we go, guys. Coming in towards the very, very end, and this is 2 points for this. This is actually a funny one. So anybody that's anybody that's probably drinking a glass of vino or having a bit of crack is going to have a bit of fun with this one. It's I wouldn't say it's inappropriate, but it's just funny. Okay, so 2 points, and I need to get exactly what it says on the sheet here. If it doesn't have exactly what it says, then you don't get the points. Okay, here we go. So we've got Mr. Chips here. He's like Donald Trump sitting at the desk, totting up all the money. Up! And there's the hint, guys. So the financial report, the sales and the costs. And then, now guys, you have to have exactly what it says on my page here. Who's going to be the... Oh, Elaine Marshall. Boom! Elaine Marshall, you legend, coming in like a shot. And Bridget Sheehan coming in with the correct answer, but Elaine Marshall absolutely blowing everybody else in the field out of it there. Well done, Elaine. Elaine Marshall getting 2 points for that. And some funny answers coming in. Bridget Sheehan says bottom line. Longy the Godfather says it's a bum deal, boy. It's a bum deal. Remember Black and White says bum result. Sean Walsh says bum report. Shannon says bottom line. That is correct, Shannon, and that is very good that you got that answer. Evelyn Crowley says bottom line. Catherine O'Sullivan says assets report. That's actually a good one, Catherine. Sarah Cagney says bum note. Shannon says right at the bottom line, and Nicholas Spears says bum bum. Hey, bum bum. And Fiona Deasy says no bums. Yeah, that's a TLC song. A bum is the guy that can't get no love from me. Alright, guys. This is number 19, which is the second last catchphrase of the evening. I'm nearly going back to the back garden, and the sun is still coming in outside, even though I have all the blinds closed. So hopefully I'm going to get a half an hour of... Emily says inappropriate. She's not next to me, so she can't say it. But maybe she might run down the stairs and shout it into the microphone before I finish and say hello. And Bernadette Harrison Murphy says bottom line, which was the correct answer. There's a lot of people on here whose weddings I did or who I met through weddings, which is kind of random, but it's a bit of crack anyway. So it's good to have you. Okay, so guys, this is number 19, and this is a little bit more difficult. So 2 points for this. Here we go. No, I didn't get this one. I had to wait till Stephen Mulhern said what the answer was. Victor says, hi, do we remember when we were doing the radio on CIT Big V? Jeremy O'Sullivan, what's the story? How did you get that answer so quick? I remember you, Bernadette, of course I did, girl. I didn't do the radio, but I remember it. So Nicholas Pierce says, riding on a limb. Oh my God, that backing track. Oh! Hold on a second. Somebody's after coming into the TV studio here. Hold on a second.
Did somebody call me?
You might want to bend down a little bit because they can't see you. Jesus. Say hello to everybody.
Hola.
Hola, buenas noches. Say hello into the mic.
Hola.
Hola. Okay, so here's Emily. Emily didn't want to play tonight because it was too sunny, and she's in her onesie, and she didn't feel like getting dressed for catchphrase. So look, Bridget says, hi, Emily. Hola. Hola. Okay, so look, they're flying in there. What did you think of Zoom? We were on Zoom. Good, yeah. Okay, brilliant. Bridget Sheehan says, hi, Emily. Evelyn Crowley says, hi, Emily. Look, everybody's saying hi, and you're getting thumbs up and cheers. Elaine Marshall says, hi, Emily. happy 3rd anniversary to Gillian O'Sullivan and Alan. Is it their anniversary tonight, is it? Hi, Emily. Love your onesie. Turn around, give them a look at your onesie. Whee! It's the unicorn onesie. Put up the hood so they can see the hood. Higher, you might have to. Hold on. Oh! Oh, it's the unicorn! Oh, the unicorn short ends down. Here's my handle, here's my spout.
I'm the depressed unicorn.
Okay, come on, because I want to finish this and get back to reality. Sarah Cagney says, hi, Emily. Sinead O'Shea says, hi, Emily. And Mark Wilson says, come back, Emily. Oh, the things we do for kids. Emily getting so grown up, yeah. She's getting... she's like a teenager, no. I don't want to do it, Dad. You do it. And I'm here stuck doing it. Like, I started doing it for her. Like, all right. Out on the limb, 2 points. That went to Jeremy. Jeremy's just clearing the boards tonight, but Jeremy's super competitive. But Jeremy won last week, so he can't win this week. Okay. So we're going to be watching very carefully who's in second place. And it looks like we're going to have a tiebreaker. Somebody's just putting laughy faces up for the crack. Here's the next catchphrase. This is number 20. And this is the kids round. So if you haven't played catchphrase before, you have to be kind of 12 or under, maybe 13. We let a 13-year-old play. But this is the kids round. So adults, please put your phones down. Hand your phone to your child. Please let the kids play for the next round. And let's go and see who's going to be the first person with the correct answer for the kids round. Now, what have we got here, guys? This is, as kids rounds go, this is one of my harder ones actually. So you may not get this rapidly. Oh! The first person in was... I'm actually looking at my phone here. I gotta go back through the comments because the answers... Nicholas Pierce is answering. Okay. I shouldn't be looking at my phone in between the rounds. So the first person with the correct answer was Sean Walsh. So Sean, that gives Sean 5 points. My God almighty, I'm answering up my natty. Who else got the correct answer? Jeremy O'Sullivan, Sinead O'Shea, Elaine Marshall, Shannon, Bridget Sheehan, well done, Annie May. How are you getting on, lovey? Longy the Godfather, Karen O'Shea, TGG Elusive, Fiona Deasy, Nicholas Pierce, who has no child in the house. He's just answering for the crack. Remember black and white. Correct answer, remember black and white. Brilliant. Fiona Deasy says Emily. Ruby O'Shea says fantastique. A little bit of français there. Je ne suis pas. It's fantastique. And Bernadette Harrison Murphy says fantastic. Her child is like 3. So that's an amazing child that could actually watch that and figure it out and type it onto the keyboard. Hi Anthony, how are you getting on from Newmarket? Says Thomas Lenahan. How are you getting on, Thomas? You all good? Good to have you on, boy. You missed the Zoom thing, Thomas. It was a bit of crack. Okay, so that was number 20, which is officially the last round of the proper quiz. I've got one catchphrase left, which I'm going to play anyway because it takes me a bit of time to do them. But let's have a look at the leaderboard before we do. And I've just realized that I had a new graphic to play for tonight, which was like, and then the winner is, but I forgot it, so it's fine. So right, okay, working back from the bottom there, on 2 points each, we've got Elaine Marshall, Bridget Sheehan, which is Hanny May, Emily, all on 2 points each. On 3 points, we've got Katrina Flaherty. Whoop, whoop, come on, Newmarket boy. Then we have on 5 points, we've got Karen O'Shea. On 6 points, we've got Shannon playing on her own with no grown-ups, and she's only 12. Beating all the grown-ups. Well done to you. And then in second place, on 10 points, we've got Jeremy O'Sullivan and all the posse, the O'Shea posse up there in Mallow. How are you getting on? And now it is time for the drum roll to see who is in first place. Will we actually do the last catchphrase first to keep you in suspense? I think the person probably knows who it is. But let's do the last catchphrase for the crack anyway. Let's see. Have a look. In fact, this is not a very easy one. I should have probably put this earlier in the game. I didn't say who the winner was yet, by the way, Sinead. You shouldn't be able to guess yet. Okay, so have a look here. Anybody who went to Henry's will be getting this one rapid and having a bit of fun, having a laugh about it. Pulling a sickie is the correct answer. Well done, Jeremy. Woo! You can see that Mr. Chips there. There's Mr. Chips. Mr. Chips is dressed as a doctor. Of course, Mr. Chips is multi-purpose. He dresses in all different outfits depending on the episode. And he's pulling the E's leg. you could say pulling my leg, but Mr. E is sick. Okay. So, I'm not sure what happened there. There's something writing in the background, but that's okay. So pulling a sickie was the correct answer. Well done, Jeremy. But you're still in second place, Jeremy, because now it is time to decide who is in first place. Liam is back for the last catchphrase. Okay, so before I do the say who the winner is, my God, this poor winner is going to be so full of suspense. I just want to say happy birthday to Liam. It was Liam's birthday during the week, and Karen won the prize last week, which was a happy birthday from Colin, and she played it during the week. I think it was Wednesday, it was Liam's birthday. So I just want to say a very big happy birthday to Liam, and I'm going to be really embarrassed now, because he probably think I'm a fool, but I have to sing people happy birthday when it's their birthday. So Liam, on your birthday, I just want to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You fixed the bikes out the back for the last half an hour. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, Liam. So brilliant, guys. That's it for me. And I just want to say our winner this evening, winning a prize of bowling for 6 people in the planet Blackpool, who did absolutely fantastic. Our youngest ever winner on Catchphrase. Whoa! Please make some noise for the winner tonight. It is Sean Walsh. Woo! That is it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. I'm going to scoot off out the back garden and drink some Coke with stuff in it. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in and watching another episode of Corona Catchphrase. And we hope you've really enjoyed the show. We'll be back again real soon for more catchphrase fun. And don't forget to share this to all your family and friends on all your social media platforms. And don't forget, be kind and look after each other. This has been an Emily and Anthony Fleming production 2020.